So since I went through all of that aggravation of polishing these shafts and these gears, and I went ahead and sanded down the one chrome one, and it was just barely a level of chrome. I noticed that there's appears to be two different types of shafts. Some of these are countersunk, some of them aren't. You can see the difference in the size of the hole. I did a large squirt of Dawn dishwashing soap. Give that some shakes. See if that's going. Interesting that this is copper. At least I think it's copper. I don't know if it's copper or not, quite honestly. I'd say it's not copper because that appears, that dark spot in there appears to be rust. Pretty sure that's rust. So, scratch the copper theory. Not sure why it's that color. Okay. I wanted to check out these hole diameters and see if they are different sizes. Tell on that one too, but I think you can see that they appear to be bigger, but I think it's not the hole bigger, it's just they're rounded out, and maybe that's for the heavier gauge strings. So that's what I'm going to do. Based on that, I'm going to put this will sit like that, the lighter ones, and this will be heavier, and this will be lighter and heavier. Turn those that way. Try to keep them in that space. They don't go in that way. That's how Well, that wasn't too cool. Maybe that's all they go, deeper they go. Oh, it's got a shoulder down. They don't sit all the way. They have this little crack right here. So they don't sit all the way down. We have a set screw. Get it started. And those are chrome or steel, not chrome. Wish they had brass screws. Similar metals. That's the theory of it right there. Oh, except I'm a dummy. I'm forgetting my copper piece here. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking is the problem. I gotta pull it out of there. That's why it didn't make any sense to me, because I wasn't making any sense. Again, I'm trying to do this and keep it visible for you. Okay. Then back here, these slide up into that little notch. At least they're supposed to. So I'm going to lay this back down there. Put this through the hole. this hole in the copper just barely makes that shoulder. Doing all of those shafts in there was a total waste of time. Just a touch of oil where it rubs. I can oil the threads here later. Well, I will pick that one up in a second. I feel that it's pulling in there now. There it goes, and there it goes. A little stiff, but I got one in. Let me find the piece I dropped. Okay. Isn't this fun? Okay, so we're gonna loosen this one back up so we have a little play. There we go, there we go. I'm going to put this like that. That will help keep, you know, this side's top heavy, so maybe I need to put it like that. That up into the hole. That looks better. That makes it very difficult to hold this. Hallelujah. Tight and back it off just a quarter turn. Nice and snug, back it off maybe an eighth of a turn, even not even a quarter. You know what I didn't do? I didn't oil this side. Let me loosen these up. Serious issue. Well, it looks pretty. Finished unit. A little disappointed that the chrome wouldn't clean up better, but it is what it is. All right, let's see what else is in the box to work on. Today is the day after Thanksgiving, and look what came in the mail. Ordered this off of eBay, paid pretty dearly for it. So it does look like it fits. I set it on the steel guitar, the lap steel, and the holes line up perfectly, so assuming it clears. It's got some roughness on the back of it here. I'll have to clean that up, and I'll try to polish it to see if it cleans up better. Nothing's really been done to it. Doesn't look like. Hard to say. But it fits right in with the rest of it. Also, got a couple copper sheets in. Ordered off of Amazon. This is how they come. Kind of brushed finish. I took this side and I polished it to mirror shine finish. So I think you can see that. Just used auto polishing compound and a little buffing wheel that comes with the headlight kit. I can show you what it is right here. I used this little foam wheel. I wet it down, and I started with this polishing compound, turtle wax polishing compound. Got all the rough scratches out of it and made it to a dull shine. Then I took this Mother's aluminum and mag polish. Fantastic product. It brought it right up. And then I did put a final coat of the semi-chrome on it. And it is mirror shiny. If you really look at it just right, you can see some faint, tiny scratches. Even if you can take your finger and rub on this, it will scratch it. That's how soft the copper is. My plan is to try to make a new one of these nasty plates. And you can see the square where the switch was put in originally. Then somebody drilled these and drilled that out. I laid this on there and traced it. Did not trace the holes. I'm going to see if I can cut this out, drill the holes, then lay out the new volume and tone control. And I think I'm going to put jack in the side, the 1/4 inch plug-in jack. I don't know that yet, but that's the plan at this stage. Then I'm going to try to plate this with nickel plating, see how it comes out. If it looks better than this one, I'll use it. If it doesn't, I'll use that one. So there we go. That baby got hot. Whew. I tried to hold it and that wasn't about to happen. Alright, just trying to debate the best way to go about this. I think I'll try to cut this curve first while I have something to clamp to. Which way does this thing stand? Okay, we're going to call that good enough for now. Try to figure out how to grind the rest of this. Okay, I put an 80 grit sanding wheel on here. Still have my safety glasses on. And I'm going to sand this down to that line. I did a little section right here. It seems to work really well. I got to go all the way down to there, around the corners. These two edges are good. So I'm going to do that one and this one. if I still wear earplugs. Looks like that plate maintained flatness, I hope. There's some 220. And here's some 150. Maybe I'll start. Got a nice shine to it. Now I just got to try to get rid of the discoloration and all the scratches. Probably just before I do all of that, I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes. You would think it would burn right through there. Well, I'm pretty much stuck with that because that's all I have available. So, let's go with it. I like that. Lays flat. So, how do I get that to be centered? Just guess, I guess. Neither one of those are exact. It's going to be close enough. I'd say that one's almost perfect. Let's see if that'll work. Hope it will. All right, we'll call that good. So much better today. Excellent. And I got some burrs on that one. Okay. I got my copper plate cut out, and I'm going to put the pickup jack, the 1/4-inch jack, in the side of the unit. So I didn't want these spaced out so far. I centered with these in. So trying to figure out how to get these in there, I went on to Inkscape and traced out the original to show where it's at. Then I redrew it to move the new spacing in, to scoot the knobs in. And I glued that to this copper and drilled it out. However, my crappy drill bits walked and drilled oblong holes. Should still cover, should still be okay. Just frustrating doing that much work and then not having it work out like it should. So, on another note, the copper bridge cover the chrome bridge cover, I took some semi-chrome polish and polished it, and it came out pretty nice. Still got some wear on it. I may try to polish it out some more with a power buffer and see if I can get some more out of it, but that's pretty much worn out right there. New box of goodies came in. I got the new pots. I opened up one of them. There's a capacitor. And here's the jack I'm going to use. The pots came with their own capacitor. I didn't know that, but I don't think it's the right value for what I need. I haven't really looked at it. If it is, maybe I will use it. I bought some vintage replacement knobs. These are similar to the ones in the 50s. Here is the second pot. And I bought all Fender stuff just to try to keep it original. Although Fender doesn't make the pots. CTS makes them. I think that's what it is, isn't it? CTS? Yeah, CTS. I bought some cloth covered wire to try to make it look original, black and white. And I will replace the stuff that I put on there. And that's it. So when we get to that, we'll have parts to put it all together. But for now, I'm going to try to clean this back up, get the glue off of it, repolish it, get the burrs out of it, if I can do that. Probably stick that on there. Got rid of most of it. So now I need to finish cleaning this up and get the paper off of it, where it's the glue and the paper, and get rid of this discoloration, or at least get it polished. It doesn't have to be discoloration necessarily gone, just to make it all even. I think I'm mag and aluminum polish. It's fantastic product. This is still damp. A little bit more moisture right there. get it right there. That is pretty amazing. I got a few little hairline scratches in it. Let me see if I can get those out. I'll put some pressure on it. Try to buff those out. That took them out. So microfiber towel. Almost there's no grit in it. Okay, that did take them out. That is not perfect, but it is close. Okay, I will show that to you. Hopefully you can see it. Warmed up. It's not hot, it's just lukewarm. 12-volt power supply connected. I'm going to start the electrolysis. You can see it's already on the back side. And again, this is just a vinegar solution with 2 nickel rods that had been run in the solution until it turned it green to get a nickel in suspension. Spot so I don't do everything the same. Try to get the plating. Just options. Hopefully do anything to keep it from. It's chemical streaks in it. I guess maybe from the cleaner. It didn't dry off as good as it could have, as evenly as it could have. Maybe that'll buff out if I get enough layer of silver on it, or nickel. I keep saying silver because it's silver color. It is nickel plated. Well, I think it's solid silver color. It's just hazy. I'll let you look at it. There we go. There's the light shining on it. See how it's got this little discoloration in it here and along here and less other places. I'm going to see if that will buff out. It is mirror finish. No matter how you slice it, it's way better than. Come on, focus on that. There we go, maybe that's better. It keeps changing the camera settings, but you can still see that it's discolored. And you can see it better from down here. So, now that I buffed it again, let me do that one more time. I'm going to call that probably good enough. I actually put some hairline scratches in it, just drying it off right there. Hopefully you can see that. So we're going to call that good enough. This right there. It looks a sight way better than the original. So once I get the pots in there, get it covered up. I wonder how it's going to look with the chrome knobs. File that pot out just the tiniest bit. That whole one. Wow, it all looks chrome plated. I think it is going to look sharp. That little set screw there. Very happy with that. Not perfect, but I'm not perfect. Okay, I do have the wires in the correct orientation. The white one would be here, and the black one would be on that side. And hard to tell how much wire I need, but I'm going to make 2 8s and 2 6s. These look at the 8s. sanded. I put down new paper to keep the grease away. I put longer screws in to hopefully keep my fumble fingers from touching the paint on this chip. Hoping that this is the last coat. Hoping. See garbage in that, so we're going to sand it and buff it from this point. I'm hoping. Oh, look at that! I got runs in it right there. Runs in it there. Ooh, can't win for losing. I'm not a great painter, but 24 hours, we can touch it. See you tomorrow. Making bottom cover plates for those two holes. Got a rigged up metal band blade here to see if this will work. This may not work. I gotta get my safety glasses. It worked out well. Okay, so you saw me cut out those discs. I sanded them with 2000 on the orbital, drilled the holes, took a countersinked for the flathead screws that I bought, and sanded them at 2000, polished them with the mothers and then with semi-chrome. Going to try to electro-polish them. Super dusty out here. And the slightest little bit of dust will affect those sounds. We're going to get set up. Positive lead will go on that. And we're going to put that on there also. I'm just going to overlap them. That way they got connectivity. Overlap that like that. Got a speck of dust on it. Okay, maybe it's not dust, it's just a speck. Just gonna have to be there. Oops, sorry about that. Make sure we're still in focus. Here we go. That streaky mark looks like it was where the paper towel was. Just amazing what little affects it, even though it was invisible. Hopefully that'll polish out. We're going to give it, I don't know how long it's going to give it, until this back side turns silver. The side facing the anoid will always deposit quicker, or the cathode, I don't know which is which. Side facing the positive side will plate faster. I'm going to polish them, and I can clean them to see if they need another coat. You can see it looks like it was where I wiped it with a rag, and I didn't rinse it with vinegar first. So maybe that's what I need to do. Before I start plating, although who knows when I'll ever plate again. I hope I do. Say screw it. And half of me wants to sand it down and get rid of that. That's how much I can get rid of it, but I can't get rid of all of it. Straight from the degreaser right into the bath. No drying, no rinsing, no nothing. Let's see if that works. Oh, it ain't gonna work unless I plug it in.